Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Cities Skylines. In the last episode, we continued expanding our little city here. Expanded the residential area, expanded the commercial. We built a little bit of a logging industry down here on this lower level. And we managed to get up to, let's see, 1,600 population. So, things are coming along. We have, again, high residential demand, so I'm going to need to build some more residential. I have an idea of what I want to do for that. We'll get to that in a moment. One thing we are going to have to think about here is what new tiles we're going to want to buy. I think the tiles that probably make the most sense for just flat-out expansion is to go for, like, these three tiles here. So we get all this open flat land, right? Which would be really nice. Just a lot of room to work. I mean, or we could, go this, a different way. But I think those probably make the most sense. We're not quite ready to do that just yet, though. Alright, meantime, before we get started, I had a couple of requests for renaming things. Now, someone wanted me to name one of the schools Xavier's School for the Gifted, which I am more than happy to do. It would be probably best to do like one of these. I think I tried to build one of these before because I thought it was something else. $240 a week. It costs $12,000 a place. Small and safe community school allows children to get an education, grown and educated adults. It's an alternative to the elementary school, but we have all the capacity in the world right now. I could reduce the funding, just so it doesn't cost us as much. But I think what I'll just go ahead and do is do this. The elementary school will become... Hold on. Alright, it's going to become... Let's have to look this up so I spell it right. Xavier's School for the Gifted. Oh, wrong button there. And someone else wanted us to rename one of the schools to a very common school name. Martin Luther King. Did I put two spaces there? High School. More than happy to do that. Alright. So, let's go ahead and unpause it, because we've been sitting paused for a little bit. What I'm going to want to do is... I'm going to want to start developing over here a little bit as kind of a little separate community. And actually what I might want to do is make this residential area kind of a... What do we call this thing? A district. Right, and we'll include the schools in this district. I don't want to brush that big. Oh, jeez. Oh, did I get two districts in here? Ugh. I always have trouble painting these districts. Always gets so goofy. Alright. Primrose Heights. We'll leave it that for now. Probably want to change that name at some point. Alright, but what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to build a bridge over this highway over to here, right? And I actually want to build, I want to get it up elevated as quickly as possible, because I want to come over the trees, because I'm actually going to plan on like making this whole area an actual park using the new park mechanics. So that is the plan here. Do I actually have any better... No, I don't have any better roads here. We're going to need our fine road tool. Let's see, if we go out to 10 units, let's see. I'm going to force the use of elevated. And we're going to want to come... Let's see, how high can I actually make it before the slope gets too big? Let's see, 15 meters? And then we're going to force the use of bridge. Alright, we need to figure out where this is going to work. It's going to work like that, and that looks relatively straight, right? Now, for bridge, what kind of pillars do we want? Small concrete stacked, ornate concrete arch. Those are not bad. Bay Bridge. Nah. They're a little bit too big anyway. Bridge approach. No. The problem is it doesn't look like I can get those to fit quite right. What I could do is enable anarchy and then use the move it tool. Actually, let me drop this to 0. Right, and bring it up here and see what it tries to do. Oh, it gets goofy. Okay, so no, we definitely don't want to do that. 15 meters. Alright. Let's enable... Oh, anarchy gets goofy? Doesn't look like those pillars are gonna work here. Darn. Wide ornate concrete arch. Stacked ornate concrete arch. Can I get this to work at all? I mean, with the anarchy, I can, but then it gets weird. It's just that the way the pillars space out is just not right. Let's see, now it's trying to lock on. 60 meters. Yeah, and that's just looking weird. What if I just went with the default? See, with the default, I can get it to where it'll work. That's probably just what's going to have to happen there. Okay. That works, I guess. Forces the ground to follow the elevation of the road. Yeah, well, now we're going to want to go... like that. It'll work. Now it's like nighttime. I can barely see what I'm doing. That's zonable? Okay, that is gonna get weird. Alright, let's go ahead and kind of freeform in this main road here. Oh. It'll do. What can I do? Can I do some softening of the terrain? Larger brush. Try to spread that out a little bit. It's working a little bit. Ah, it'll be all right. Okay, so then what we're going to want to do is we're now going to want to put in the smaller roads. And I want to kind of avoid this hill area because... yeah, slope's going to be too steep. And that's where I'm going to be wanting to build wind power, so... again, what I'm going to do is try and follow the line of trees. And then probably just bring in just like that. Alright, and then we'll go with the smaller neighborhood roads. These little alley roads to kind of fill in. See, do I want to have any more cross streets? We might want, like, one cross street. And then we'll curve this so that it comes in at a 90-degree angle. Or as close to 90 as we can get. Yep, like that. Too steep. Let's see, what if I were to just do it straight? Still says it's too steep. Alright, well, we'll have to see what we can do about that. Alright, so what I might have is like a little commercial park right here. For, you know, the shops and stores and everything. And possibly even like right here. And then everywhere else be... Oh, let's actually pause it. Everywhere else be residential. Actually, it might be easier to just do it like this. There we are. And then what we're going to need is we're going to need power. Well, the power plants are right there, so if it grows over here, it'll eventually fill in. So it should be okay. But what it is going to need is water. So I'm going to send water along around the same line as the bridge. We're going to bring the water line around here. We're also going to need some services over here. There we go. Like, we're going to need a medical clinic. So maybe we could actually put those over here where it says it's too steep to do anything else. So yeah, medical clinic, firehouse, and a police station. Yep, we're kind of growing up around here first. That's where the power is. Can I do things like maybe put a park in here? Perhaps something a bit smaller. Slope too steep. Maybe raise the terrain a little bit. Try and smooth it out. I could fit in one of those. That looks a bit weird. Yeah, this is a pretty heavily sloped area, so it's a bit interesting to put buildings over here. Alright, how are we doing for power? We're doing okay for power. We're doing okay for water. Would have liked a different pillar on there, but these are the only ones that can get to work. Oh well. Okay, so now the next thing are these new, like, actual city park mechanics, which I've never done before because I've never played with a Park Life DLC before. So I believe it's use this. We designate a park area. Okay, so yes. Let's start painting a park area. I believe it's also going to have to touch the road at some point. We're going to make it fairly large. We're going to include all this in the park. Oh. Make sure you're inside the area you want to paint before you start painting. Okay. So then, other parks. Tennis court, basketball court. Okay, no, that's not what we're looking for. We have City Park. Park main gate. What kind of things do we have in the city park? Path. Park path with decorations. Small park main gate. Basically some benches. Trash cans. Planters. Food stalls. Old cannon. Sandbox. This is more for like a city park. Amusement park? No. A zoo? No. Nature reserve. Now, that might be what we're interested in. Nature reserve main gate. There we are. Oh, I need to rename this because someone wanted a park name. Just a second. Okay, so wanted to name this Nico Robin Park. All right, so then what we would have nature reserve path with decorations, or just a normal path. We have on here campfire sites, campfire tents, a viewing deck. Then we don't. Let's see, what do we need for this stuff? Have a level 5 nature reserve area. Okay, so we're not there yet. Okay, so what we want to do for the path. Freeform path? Maybe make a straight section coming out of the gate for a few units, and then switch to freeform. And we'll need to slide it under. And we'll have it kind of loop loop through here and eventually connect back in. Then we can do the smaller paths. Like through there. And then we'd want what? Maybe like a path kind of coming out here, and then we have like a campsite. Like we have little campfire site. Do these actually need to be on the path? I guess they actually need to be on the path, don't they? Maybe extend that a little bit so that I can put some more tents. What other stuff can I put in here? A little bench. A few little benches here for people who are walking. Gotta take a break. Let's see. Nature Reserve sign. Couple of signs as people enter the park, kind of tell them where they go. We have the lighting, so we don't really need that. Ooh, like a picnic table? Wooden tiles can be used to cover large areas. Firewood rack? Ooh, we put that over by the campsite. Yeah, I think this is all just like little decorations and everything, but if we're gonna do it, let's do it. I don't think we need a kayak. Outhouse? Yeah, I kind of want to might want that back in the woods a little bit, where people can be camping. And maybe a few near the entrance. Let's see, what's the entrance to the outhouse? Public binoculars, a well. So I guess we might want to make a little picnic site. A couple of picnic tables. with a covered gazebo fire pit. Yeah. I could tell that I could probably spend a lot of time decorating. Okay, that's probably good for now. We got a little campsite. We have a nice walking path. We have a little picnic area. Level 1. Total visitors until next level, 500. Alright, how are we doing? 1700. Now, someone was saying we should probably put in a rail stop for people to come into... Are we still doing things? For people to come into the city, but we don't have that ability yet. We can't do that until we hit 1900 pop. And we still have a lot of area here that hasn't been filled in, so we may hit that soon. So far, nothing in the little commercial area. We have no commercial demand. Bus lane roads, we don't have that because we don't have buses. $22-meter parking lot. Should I build a parking lot? It looks like people are trying to park here, and they appear to be having some trouble. Alright, Boomtown, 1900. Now, supposedly, we have to put in the actual lines. And we will need to enable anarchy for that. See if we extended that road a little bit. And I could put in this. I don't know if the traffic AI can actually use it or not. This is all part of a mod, so... we'll see if they use the parking lot. Okay. So, I think what we'll go ahead and do is probably end the episode here, because we're at time. Maybe I'll put in some handicap spaces over here or something. Okay, so, yeah. We'll go ahead, we'll end it here, and then we'll continue our work when we come back. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.